Hi guys! Okay, so I'm back again today to do a 25 things you don't know about me tag. I don't think I was tagged by anyone in particular, but I really do love this tag. Juicy Tuesday, I think, started this tag, and she's like one of my favorite YouTubers. She's so real and super cool. You guys obviously probably know about her, but if you don't, definitely check her out. So I have my little file of facts here, and I have all my like little things written down, the 25 things you don't know about me. It took me a while to actually like find things you don't know about me because you guys do know a lot about me, like even like the school that I go to. So yeah, but okay, so let me just get started right away. Number one, I have my neck pierced. Yes, I had the back of my neck pierced in like high school, and I actually didn't even want to take it out. It just kind of fell out on its own, and then I guess like the skin healed really quickly before I was able to get another bar into it. But it was like you couldn't really see a lot of it. It was just like you just saw like two little balls at the end of my neck, and then like there was like a bar. It was really scary. When he got it done, like when the guy did it for me, like he put like a big needle in the back of my neck, and it was just really freaky. But yeah, I don't know, I always like piercings. Number two, I have a fear of elevators. I have like this really big fear of elevators. I got stuck in an elevator at my school like 2 years ago. We just dropped to like the basement, and I was really freaked out. I'm claustrophobic and I don't like being in closed spaces. So I avoid elevators at all times. Like I will go into an elevator if I absolutely need to, but otherwise I will not go into an elevator. I always take the stairs in my school. My classes are on the 5th floor, and I will carry all my stuff and my laptop up 5 flights of stairs, which I guess is good cardio, I don't know, but I will do that because I don't do elevators, especially in my school. I hate my handwriting. Number three. Yes, I hate my handwriting. I have like this big sloppy weird handwriting, and I always try to make it cute and kind of like legible because I hate looking back at notes and having like this big scribbly writing on the page. So I kind of like switch up and try to like force myself to have different handwriting, if that makes any sense. It's really weird, but it's true. Number four, I'm dyslexic. So I'm not like, I don't have a huge case of dyslexia where I don't know how to spell things or like words get jumbled in my head, but I do have like a mild dyslexia, so I have troubles with B's and D's, like lowercase B's and D's. It takes me a little while to like figure it out from writing. Also left and right, like if I'm giving someone directions and they're like, oh, should I go left or right? I'm like I just point because usually like it just gets mixed up. And it takes me like a moment to figure out which one's right, which one's left. So, I don't know. Number five, I was in an Applebee's commercial. Yes, I was in an Applebee's commercial. It was in junior or senior year of high school. We were like, me and my friend were approached by like a random guy in a park while we were just sitting there having lunch, and he's like, do you guys want to audition for an Applebee's commercial? And I was just kind of like, but my friend was really friendly, and she was like, yeah, so we want to try out. So we went to the tryouts and we got it, and we got paid a good amount of money. Yeah, so it was just really cool, and yeah, so I ended up being in a commercial. Number six, I watch whole seasons of shows on Netflix. So like if I find a show I really like, I will watch that whole show for on repeat, like all the episodes, like one after the other. Like I will come home from school and just turn it on and like watch like 20 episodes straight. It's really weird, but like I get in like to the zone where I just need to finish all of the seasons of the show that are available on Netflix. So like with 90210 or like Psyched or Monk or Law and Order, SVU, like I will watch all of those. And I love it. Like I won't just sit there and not do anything, but usually like I'll be doing homework or something and it'll be playing in the background, and I'm just like obsessed. I always do that. That's why I always get scared of like finding a new show, because I'm like, oh my god, I'll be obsessed about it for like 5 days straight. Number seven, I know all the words of the movie Legally Blonde. So I watched that movie so many times. People were like, oh my god, you remind me of Legally Blonde or blah 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 blah, like especially when I was younger. So I have watched that movie like a million times. I know all of the words. The second the movie starts playing, I can recite everything. Number eight, when I was little, I wanted to be a NASCAR driver. So like I know a lot of young kids want to be like different things when they're younger, like, you know, a princess or a doctor or a lawyer, or like what are the girly things girls want to do? I don't know, but I always wanted to be a NASCAR driver. I love speed, I love fast cars. Daytona 500, what? Like I'm obsessed. Number nine, I'm allergic to my cat. So yeah, I'm allergic to my cat. It's not a severe allergy, but like we brought him home and I realized I was kind of allergic to him, especially like when his hair is like all up in my face. Like I get like sniffles, and when he scratches me, he gets like a little bit irritated. But my parents were just kind of like, you know, you have to deal with it because like, you know, we brought this cat, we don't want to like, you know, kick him out onto the curb because of your whatever, you know, whatever. Anyway, so they picked the cat over me basically, and they were like, tough luck, just don't pick him up. So I mean, it's not that bad of an allergy, like I always cuddle with him and stuff and I'm okay, but it's just so funny. But yeah, I'm a little bit allergic to him. Okay, number 10, I love researching conspiracy theories. So, like, I'm not saying I completely believe in conspiracy theories, but every time I find, like, a really cool conspiracy theory that I'm interested in, I will check it out and, like, research it, because I do like it. Number 11, artists run in my family. So, I'm really artistic. I did illustrations as an associate, and then I'm doing like packaging design and branding as my bachelor's program. But I've done drawing and stuff and painting for as long as I can remember as like in school. And my mom was an artist. She knows how to paint really, really well. Well, not like professionally, but she does. And then my grandpa was a professional artist. Like he has like a gallery up and stuff. Like he was legit an artist. So that's kind of cool. Number 13, haters don't bother me at all. So like when I say that, like I mean people who I don't know, when they hate on me, well, I'm not saying hate, but like when they say mean things to me, I don't really care. Like they can call me whatever they want, it really doesn't faze me. Like I think I've been through so much in my life, especially like a lot of girls have been through so many experiences, like, you know, with bullying and stuff in school, that I'm just not fazed by it anymore. Like I'm in a stage in my life where I am surrounded by really good people and I don't really care what people think of me unless I know you. So if I know you, I will obviously get offended and I'll, you know, be upset about it. But if I don't know you and you think I'm like the craziest bitch and this and that, I don't really care. Number 14, all the kids I want are boys. I want 2 boys. I don't want any girls. Which, just saying that, I feel like I'm gonna have all girls, but I just want 2 boys. I don't know why. That's always what I've wanted. I know a lot of women want like a little girl that can dress up, but I've always wanted boys. Number 15, okay, this is a little personal, but one of my first boyfriends was gay. So like, he wasn't like a full-on fledged boyfriend. I didn't really have like full-on long relationships in high school, but one of them ended up being gay. Like he was like one of my first crushes and we were kind of like on and off, and he was like, oh, I really like you, this and that. And he ended up being gay. Like my friends are friends with him on Facebook and they tell me like, yeah, he's like full on out of the closet. So it's just so funny to me. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I dated a gay guy. Like I mean, I don't have anything against it obviously, but like it's just really funny to me. 16, I have always been shy and a bad public speaker until I started doing YouTube. So I don't know why, because it's not like I'm publicly really speaking in my own bedroom, kind of alone, speaking to a camera. But like, and it's a little bit weird, especially when it's like on this tripod thing. I'm like, but I think I've just really, I don't know, I've just opened up a little more because I feel like my opinions and what I talk about are like open to criticism on the internet. So like it made me a little bit more open in real life because I can just kind of stand up and be like, oh, okay, I can take this criticism, because I kind of take it every single time I upload a video anyway, so you know. Number 17, I speak Russian, but I can't read or write it and I hate it. I can't read or write Russian. Я могу говорить по-русскому. Привет, как дела? I know how to speak Russian, but I kind of got out of there. Like I moved when I was 6 years old, so I didn't really fully know how to read or write, and then I just kind of got immersed in English and, you know, having to speak and write that. So I just never really learned, which really sucks, and I definitely do want to learn in the future. Number 18, all I ever worked was retail. I worked for Abercrombie, Scoop, Miss 60, and I hate retail so much. Customers are the craziest people on earth. Retail mostly consists of really, really just stuck up, self-entitled people. I'm not saying everybody, but all the times, like my friends work in a lot of retail and I've worked in a lot of retail, and there's always such crazy horror stories about retail that I would never want to work it again, but that's all I have worked. I have a ton of experience in it, so unfortunately I could probably get a job in it, but I don't want to. Number 19, so I have a half-sister who lives in Russia, and she is so sweet, and she's 19, so she's not that much younger than me. She's like only by a few years, and I kind of hung out with her all summer. She came to New York and we hung out, and she's just so cool and amazing. But she lives in Russia, so that's kind of cool. So I'm kind of like a only child, but not really, because I do have a half sister, but I didn't really grow up with her. Number 20, when I was younger, I used to be in acting classes. Like, not like I wanted to be an actress, but I remember that I used to be full on into acting. I would do like monologues, I would go to like theater camps or like theater programs outside of school. And I remember for middle school, I had an option of doing either art or drama. So like I got in for both for like for a specialized school, and like they're like, okay, well, you got good grades on both, which one do you want to do, like which one do you want to pursue? So I ended up pursuing art, and then after that I went to like an art high school, and then I went to like an art-based design college. So I feel like it really shaped my life. So I feel like if I picked the acting instead of the art, I think I might be like a struggling actress right now, or I don't know, or maybe like a soap opera star. Just kidding, but you know, it's just funny. Okay, number 21. I used to be a crazy party girl, but right now like I didn't care about my work up until middle of junior year, and now I'm really focused on my grades. So like in high school I was a really crazy party girl. I feel like you're exposed to so many things living in New York City, and you just kind of, living here is really different from living in a suburban lifestyle and kind of growing up in a suburban household. You are exposed to so much, and I really was a big party girl. Like in middle school I didn't do anything, and then I got into high school, and it's like freshman and sophomore year, like I didn't care about my grades. I was like partying and stuff. Like obviously I was passing classes because I did move up in grades, but like I really didn't care about it that much. And I hung out with a lot of like older kids, like juniors and seniors. So when I became a junior, a lot of the kids that I hung out with, they left the school to go to college. So I feel like I was kind of forced into like really focusing and studying, because I didn't really have like all my friends, like my big group of friends in school with me anymore. So I ended up being a really like studious student, and now in college I'm like completely obsessed with my grades. Like they're like my number one priority. So it's just funny how it went, you know, to a completely polar opposite. Number 2, I feel like bad experiences are necessary for you to become stronger. So I mean, I know this is kind of like a no-brainer, but like I really truly believe that, and the only reason I believe that is because I was just kind of like, oh yeah, I know everything, but then when something happens to you that's really bad, it makes you really question everything about your life and every aspect in your life. Or whenever you're going through something really hard, you question almost kind of everything, and everything seems unstable to you, and only when you move past it you can really grow. I have a quote that I really want to share with you guys that I think is really meaningful. A lot of people give up, or a lot of people let it define them, and then there's people who really move past it and are really like, you know what, screw this, I will be past this. So it really judges your character. Whenever you're put into a really bad position, it really judges, like it really just shows what kind of person you are. Are you gonna let this define you, or are you gonna like move past it and become a better human being? So really, bad experiences are so necessary in life, and of course they're gonna happen to everyone, and no one wants bad experiences to happen to them, but they will, and it just really shows your character, like who are you? And that's only defined when you go through something tremendous, you know? That's like a rant. 23. I'd rather go to dinner with my friends than go to a club any day. I know I said I used to be a partier, but now I'm completely different. I'd rather go like have a mundane kind of lunch. I'd rather go have a quiet lunch or dinner and drinks with friends, like, and talk and stuff. I'd rather do that. I feel like you can't really socialize in a club, like just kind of a lot of drinking and dancing and whatever. So yeah, I love to socialize, so I would love to like sit down and talk with my friends and stuff about my day and stuff like that. Rather than club, any day, or really, honestly, like I don't care if I'm gonna party with like P. Diddy, I'd rather go to dinner. Number 24, that was 23. Number 24, my favorite author is Chuck Palahniuk. I love his books so much, like number 1, hands down, favorite author. Number 2 is probably gonna be, Augustin Burroughs, Running with Scissors. He wrote that. His books are so funny about his life. He has like these short story essays, and they are so hysterical. I can give you guys like my top books that I really love of all time if you guys really want to hear about that. But yeah, I love Chuck Palahniuk. Like I feel like he writes his books backwards. Like every single detail he ever writes in the front of the book always comes together in the end, and it's so satisfying. His books are just so good. Okay, number 25, I hate mid-rise boots. I know this is really weird, but I hate mid-rise boots. They either need to be like to the knee, above the knee, or like to the ankle. When they're mid-rise, I'm not talking about anybody like on anyone else, but on me, I hate it so much. Like I never wear them. It's been like that for 2 years. Like I will never ever wear a mid-rise boot. I have a few, can't pull them out. Not with tights, not with jeans, not with anything. Just can't do it. It's really crazy. So yeah, that's about it. That's the 25 things you don't know about me tag. I tag all of you if you guys want to do it. It's a really fun tag. Yeah, and I hope you guys learned a few things about me, and I'll talk to you all very, very soon. Bye, guys.